today we are going to be working on audio for a little while. Because there are a couple of audio cues I need to do, such as a player dying, the noise for equipping and unequipping things, which this will probably easily go by pretty fast, and the audio for the flame effect that the Praesidium enemy kicks off. So we are going to go straight into that. But I am going to reset that. So we're actually going to put this here. Alright. This way I can keep an eye on chats and stuff. Alrighty. There's that. Let's take this and put this off to the side. Take this off and minimize this. Alright. And it's... Alright. Alright. I'm going to pull up my Twitch here so I can see everything, all the chats and such. It's easier for me to look down and see it right here. And while we're on that topic of the chats, I'm going to put real quick in the Discord, if I can get to it here. I'm going to put the links to the Discord real quick. Alright. Hey, we got new people into it in the Discord. Awesome. So do my invite links, everything real quick. No limits. Alright. So let's put it all in the Discord links. There we go. Whoops. That was an accident. Let me go ahead and put that in chat here. Let me pin it. For some reason it always does that. Alright, now let's pin it. Make it a manual thing. Copy. And there we go. That's all set. Alright, fantastic. Fantastic work. Let's go ahead and minimize that. I'm going to take this, however, pull this over to here onto my main screen. This is in the bottom window there. I'm going to shrink this. Hold on. Currently covering up Visual Studios is Filmora Wondershare, which is what I use for audio editing. And I'm going to go ahead and expand this a bit. There we go. And we're going to expand that out. And then we are going to look for... It's going to be a male death sound effects. I just did it completely backwards there. Grunt sound effects. There we go. Scooch this over because I keep hitting other keys. Excuse me. Actually, I think I already have some sound effects that can help with that. Go past all the skate video stuff I have. Stone slide, male paying grunt sound effects. Okay. Let's test this out. With this, we kind of need to drag the audio here down just a bit in terms of volume. I still want it to be there, you know? There we go. For now, this is just to you know, set everything up for now. So let's now go right to there, cut it. Ugh, ads, I despise every one of them. There wasn't this many ads on this thing before. Alright. Alright. And alrighty, so that should be up and good by now. So let's listen. Alright, so now let's export it as a WAV. Human death grunt. Alright. Alright, those literally go by in a like crazy seconds. Alright, stats folders. Let's go to my output for Wondershare. I gotta delete a whole bunch of these. Human death grunt. Here we go. And next we gotta have an equip noise here. Let's see, equip item sound effects. Maybe let's see what we can find there. It's Counter-Strike video game item equip. Let's listen to that one again. I like that. I like that noise. Maybe more YouTube notifications. Alrighty. Okay. Let's convert. Alright, downloaded. That should be fine just as it is. But let's test something real quick. Alright, so we definitely do need to get this here. Okay. Now let's lower the pitch, see what happens. Definitely not going to do But let's do the speed to be -1. And it's gonna just be 1. Reverse speed. And then if we don't reverse the speed, that can be the unequipped sound. Let's do that. Gear unequip, and then we'll have one to be for the regular gear equip. As a matter of fact, let's do this. And delete that. And now let's reverse it. So let's just reverse. Set that to right there. And reverse it. I think it goes right to about there. Let's test that. Right there, maybe? Let's cut that. Let's take that and cut that. There we go. I see what it's doing wrong here. I see what the issue is now, I think. Right? Nah. Let's take this and cut it. Set it here and see what happens. Let's see. I know I can reverse it. Well, we'll just figure something else out here. Set it to unequip right there.
No matter what.
Oh my god, the ads are longer than the actual sound effect. Yeah, no. There you go. Item equip. It's Minecraft. Don't want to take Minecraft noises. What's this sound like? Clothes sound effect. Nah. Game item pickup. Monster Hunter item equip sound effect. I've already got that one. Let's see. Let's go chainmail sound effects just to see what happens. Too loud, too loud. Monster tail hit. Let's see. Arrow impacts on chainmail. Let's see what this sounds like. Nope. Not what we're after. Chainmail sound effect. If we lower the volume, we can certainly get that one to work. We can, of course, always do that. Excuse me. All right. Chainmail sound effects. All right. So let's go over to here and, of course, cut it down. There we go. What was it? All right, so let's X that, and then lower the volume on this thing a lot. Raise it up a bit. That works. I think I'm going to have to reverse those. Alright. So now let's go into here. There we go. Ghost, gear equip and gear unequip. We're definitely going to have to rename those. Alright. There we go. Now we got them properly named. Alright. So now we can actually take this and block that for the time being. Go straight back to what we were doing. Let's go to kick and check the chat on that. All right. Alrighty. So we got all that up, which is good. Huh. It's already up in that chat. Alright, so what we need to do now is go into our what is it? Item or inventory manager. Audio source, bag audio. Audio, okay. 0 is going to equal equip. Quap. 1 equals unequip. Alright, that's just more or less for me and my sanity. Excuse me. Close gear, view items, close items, remove item. Let's see. I might have to do this in the equipment manager instead. So let's do that in the equipment manager. Let's cut that out. Alrighty, here we go. I do not have an audio source, okay? We'll stick it with the audio source from the inventory. All right. All right. All right, so inventory manager dot instance dot ad dot play one. This audio dot play one shot. What did I list it as? Can't remember now. Equipment audio. Okay. Equipment audio. If it's that. Oops. Do I want to do it like this? No, I don't think I want to do it like this. I don't think I want to do... Alright, so we'll just leave that there. If it does not equal to null, alright, so we're just going to leave that there. Huzzah. Alright. Excuse me. No, we're going to keep that. Nah. We keep it 0. We're going to go into unequip. I have a feeling this is going to be bad and this isn't going to work out the way I want it to. Alright, so let's test it out. Zero is equip, 1 is unequip. Okay. Alright. It takes too long. Alrighty, come on. Hurry up and load. There we go. Oh, my butt. I wish I could put my chair down lower, but it does not go any lower than this, unfortunately, and I was an idiot and set my green screen up a little too high. Alright. Equipment audio, equip, and then remove. Excuse me. Alright. Now that honestly should be all of it. All the audio that I need. So we're actually going to close this out. Don't save. Okay. That way that doesn't bog and slow us down. Crash Streamlabs on me. Because on occasion it will crash Streamlabs, and I really am not in the mood for that. Uh-oh. I feel like it's about to crash. I forgot to take my meds. I'll go ahead and take that real quick while I'm thinking about it. Okay. It's all the way. Or that's out of the way, I should say. Alright. Okay, so that at least does it. Let's try to see if we can't find a piece of equipment here. Find a weapon. I'm just going to be running through here trying to find a weapon real quick. Okay, there's that. Oh, there we go. An axe. Alright. So that at least does it. So we got it to unequip. And... okay. Okay, so maybe that'll help. Because unequipping, it's got no problem with that. It's the actual equipping process that it has issue with. Well, I don't want to say issue, but so much as it's not as refined. Excuse me. All right. Huh. Interesting. All right, so let's see. Unequip. All right. Do I have the audio set to be correct here? Alright. Alright, so once we equip, blunk, hits the 0. Okay. And on the unequip, it'll hit that. Let's see. Copy. See if that helps at all. If old item does not equal to null, there we go. friend just asked me for my address, and I'm a bit spooked by the prospect. Ever so slightly spooked by the prospect there. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, so if the old item doesn't equal to null, like if it's switching items and going to the old item, or like swapping over, then it's going to equal to that, because I want the equip item noise to override the unequip one. And unequip, let's see. Ooh, hi. God, that scared the ever-loving piss out of me. I was focusing way too hard. Jesus. Thank you, Legendary. Thank you, Legendary. Good morning to you as well. God damn, that scared me. I was not ready for that. Fuck. Oh, man, you got me. Oh. Oh, you made me jump. You know what I should do? I should play horror games and have that like be something that scares the piss out of it. My friend of mine is asking me what time my streams are. And Monday. There we go. Yeah, you about made me shit myself, buddy. About made me shit myself. How's your morning going, boss? Alrighty. So, okay, so if it's... So I wanted to unequip. Okay, so when it unequips, I want it to make the noise, but, you know, I don't want it to make the noise. Well, I mean, if the slot index is currently equal to 0, yeah. I mean, duh. So, it might override. I might just have it be a universal sound. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have the on-equipment change callback? Yeah, I've got that. Let me go make sure all that's set for this one, too. Okay. We'll see how this feels. Just working on adding saving and loading to the game. Saving loading mechanics can be a real pain in the ass. I feel the gripe there. The one that I've used is called Z Serializer. It's helped me quite a bit in previous projects, not any that I've released, but previous projects where it saves a lot of elements. You just have to be a little meticulous with it. What's your process going to be? What's your save? How does your save load process work? Does it do it like the player prefs, like a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but a lot of easier to manage things do? And by easier to manage, I do not mean by any means less intuitive. I mean like an idiot like me can read it and understand it. Like, I don't know. I'm stupid sometimes. Okay. Let's see. So that should work. Let me test all this out. Okay. Okay, so we're going to just unequip and equip this club to make sure that this works to the proper manner here. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, so that works. That works. Hopefully we'll run into a weapon here shortly that we can test it on. Now, all of these are randomized, so there's no telling what I'm going to pick up. I could go through this entire room and not pick up shit. Working in Python. You know, I've heard Python is very, very much so intuitive. I've only seen a little bit of Python and messed with it like a couple of years ago, but Python is, from what I'm told by people who are familiar and actually, you know, competent with it, unlike me, because I'm an absolute idiot, Python is incredibly versatile. That'll do for now, I guess. So I might just have to go into the slots. Let's see. Equipment slot. All right. Alrighty. So that's... It's just the language that it knows. You know, I like that was one of your... It's a language that, you know, because Python is, from what I understand, I would like to say relatively new, because a lot of people who've been in the game dev industry for, you know, a decade or two, you know, usually either Java or C# pretty well. Python is relatively new. As a matter of fact, I remember a couple years back, whenever I would get ads on YouTube for the Udemy programs, Python was like one of the newer ones. I would really love to learn Python, to be honest with you. I'm still, I would say on a scale to 1 to 10 with C#, I may be at a 6.5 maybe, as there's still a lot of complicated stuff that I still, for the love of all that is unholy, that I cannot do to save my life. But I would like to know Python. I would like to learn Python. Python seems fun. Let me go into the equipment manager and just create a function. Equip. Audio. I feel like that doesn't look like it's spelled right. It isn't spelled right because I'm dumb. There we go. Alright. And then we're just going to duplicate this and create an unequip function. This way I don't have to create any extra things. So let's go to here. There we go. And just have them play the audio sources. Pretty simple. Plays equip, it's going to be that. Plays unequip. Yoink. There we go. Problem solved. Moderately, at the very least. Alright, now we need to go into the equipment slots. E-manager.play... Okay, play unequip audio. So we got that set there. Let's copy. Let's go to inventory slot. Drop item, use item, clear slot, add item. If item equals equipment. Get component. Oops. Get component. Equipment. Maybe? I don't know. Unequip audio, or just make it straight up equip. And then we just have to play the instance. Equipment manager dot instance. Oops. Instance. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. That should be alright right there. Both Python and C# are high-level object-oriented programs. Fair enough. The way that you word Python there, Python should very much so be. I would like to say new user-friendly, and since it has a massive user-generated library, that certainly does make it more versatile. C#'s just been around a bit longer, but Python, if it's got the user-generated libraries, then, you know, it's going to be very much so user-friendly and easy to read and understand for people who are intent on reading it, I should say. You know, I should probably go into these things and shut them off. So let's remove that. Remove that. Just go through here and remove all the nonsense. I know. I gotta shut that noise off. That should be alright. It's now the go-to for teaching basic coding. This is basic for teaching schools and universities. That's reasonable. Very much so reasonable. I appreciate that comparison. And it also trained a whole new generation of game developers, a language that is far more community-friendly. So that really does open up the door for a whole bunch of new developers to really, you know, not be without resources. Unlike how it was whenever JavaScript was the thing and it was very hard to find any help with Java, C#, which, you know, started that trend, and with Python being, you know, what is it, user-generated stuff, libraries and information and stuff, that certainly opens the door greatly for new users to get started without too much issue. That doesn't help right there. That's a dummy. Let's go into equipment. That will help. Okay. So let's go into equip or inventory slots. It's like I've told a lot of people, now there is no better time to get into game design than now. And with Python coming out the way it is, the way you describe it, that's even better. That's another Snapchat that I don't care for. I get a lot of Snapchat notifications. And they're not from my chats with anybody. It's just like, this person did this, and it's not somebody that I've got on my list in the slightest, which is dumb and aggravating. Alright, let's test this out. We're going to first test the equip and unequip section, and then we're going to get some new gear, if we can find it, and then do the equip and unequip process there. Oh, that's simple enough. Alright. 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 Awesome! Awesome. The audios are a bit weird, but it still works the way we need it to. Fantastic. So let's save it before any stuff goes flunky and funky. Let's save that whole project there. So that all thing works. So now what we need to do... let's just run around a little bit, see how all that feels audio-wise. And then we'll do the audio for the final boss as like fire effect. Oops, wrong button. Also, do you need to create a noise for dropping things? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I might. One way or the other, I'll do something stupid. I know I pick at myself and call myself stupid sometimes, but it's all just a joke. It's all just for funsies. It's because I know I'm a goofball and I forget things. One of the things I am trying to work on is not to degrade myself so easily like I do. Alrighty. Oops, hurt myself. Let's go beat these guys up a bit. I have way more healing potions than I should because I am still running off of the testing mechanism there. Come here, bitch. We also have to do the open chest stuff, so that's good. Failed. Success. Alrighty. Ooh, helmet. Now the gold coins in here are really not for any particular purpose. There we go. There's a good weapon there. The mace is good in this particular setup dungeon I have because undead, the particular undead in this dungeon, the skeletons, are weak to bludgeoning weapons, which adds an extra 50% damage to your attacks with said weapons. Shield. That's nice to have. More gold. For no other purpose than just to have it. That plate armor I've got to adjust because the plate armor is supposed to hit harder. They're supposed to have a higher defense rating than the leather armor. Like right now I'm wearing, I probably have the best setup, aside from boots, which I don't have any boots hanging around in this, I don't think. So far it feels nice. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright. Let's go here, step on this, unlock this secret room. Failed on the trap bit there. There we go. Now I gotta go in there and adjust it to where you can't click on that any further. Let's grab this stoof. That's looking good. That's looking good. Alrighty. I took out a lot of specific types of undead, like the mystic undead, the mage ones, because those hit relatively hard, and I don't have the patience for that. A bunch of leather bodies there. I got to increase I've got to really make the odds harder for the player to be able to find those. Alright. Step on this. There we go. That opens the secret room. There's a box. I got to remove these other two things here as well, because those are not going to be pertinent to the prototype. It's an axe that I don't need, because this mace is really good. It's plate armor, and it's only 1 point less, so let's go ahead and equip it, just to make it look cool. Alright, here we go. Ghosts hit hard. So there's that. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Traps disabled. I gotta increase the attack speed of the ghosts so they're more dangerous. Oops. 34 healing potions. That's a good way to start things off. There we go. Alright, so we hit the special tile here that opened this secret door. Open this up. And we'll go across to the last door here. Alright, everything's looking pretty peachy keen so far. So that looks good. That looks good. Oh wow, it's almost 1 o'clock. I didn't realize how late it was getting. I don't want to say late, but how long it's taking. I do need to adjust the range combat stuff too, so it can destroy boxes and stuff. Oh, I gotta try something here. Okay, so it is hurting me. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Let's disable these traps. Another fail. Success. Alright. Any breakables over here? Yes, there's plenty of breakables here. Alrighty. I'm going to scooch over a bit so that my full body can be seen in the cam. Well, as much as my fat body can be seen within the cam. We're already in there. Alrighty. So now we can go through here. Yep. there's a dead. Another dead thing. Another dead thing. What did I just pick up? Oh, a bow. Okay, we can drop these two things. We don't need those. Alrighty. Grab that. Already have that helmet on. More trapsises. Alright. Come here, damn it. Alrighty. This is looking pretty decent. Not too bad. Pretty polished. Mace that we already have. Don't need that. I've already got a bunch of stuff that I don't really need. Ow. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Interesting that that's doing that. Oh well. It's alright. It's not a big deal. Not for prototyping, at least. Alright. Alrighty. Wasn't there a trap box back here I could hit? It's not looking like it. Maybe that was just traps that I set up that didn't really do anything. No, well, that couldn't be disabled. And the puzzle one should be right here, if I remember correctly. Yep. And obviously can't go inside that barrier, but I know all these puzzle secrets. Because, well, I fucking made them. They're set to be 3, but they're going to be changed upon full release. There's the boss key. Alright, 50 should be okay in terms of power at the moment. Let's just knock some open, see if we can get a couple more. Really am getting a lot. Okay. Oh, riggedy, riggedy, riggedy. Knock open, knock open, knock open. Alright. And now there's branches around. I don't know if I need... I don't think I'm going to need any more healing potions. Might need some for the boss fight that's coming up, but... Alright. So the first thing we're going to be doing is smacking around the big boss Praesidium in here. Once we get within range. Here we go. Alright, here we go. I don't even have an axe. Alright, let's go around here. I got to adjust the amount of damage he's going to take before that shit happens, too. Because that just healed him a metric ton, and that's not supposed to occur. And this is where the pain starts to occur. Excuse me. Why am I not hitting? Oh, it's because he's not on the ground, isn't it? It's probably because they're not on the ground, I'm guessing. It's alright, that's what we're here to fix. That's the buggies we're here to get. I think. Alright. So, alright. Arena spawn shield 1. So the question is, why are those things not popping up? Why am I not able to hit them? They are fully on the ground, so there's no reason why they shouldn't be there. No, wait. They are not fully on the ground. Okay. It's alright, we can fix that. So I have to copy that component. Let's go back to my music and turn that on to something here. Dum, 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 dum. There we go. I like to have a little bit of background music going on here. That looks painful as hell. Let's turn it up a little bit. There we go. Yay! Alright. So now these all should be able to go down to there. Paste component as new, or paste component values. Let's just go paste component values. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. At least problem solved for that one. So when the Praesidium pops up, it's got that, whenever it gets to a certain length, or that reminds me, whenever it gets to a certain threshold, it is going to do the fiery thing. We need to go into its boss phase manager, which is right there. If it reaches 220, and these shields here, set him at, see, it's going to put him at 125. That's right, I gotta set them all to be that way. 125, or 124, just for safety. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and shut these off for when they are needed. As well as, where's the other pylons? There we go, pylon arena spawn. Wait. I did a dumb just now. So these are going to be the 125s, because these are spawn area 1, or spawn area 2. Let's go to here and set them to be 220. Seems simple enough. There we go. And I do want to have some boss arena music, which I could probably add in here in a minute. Okay. Let's look up. There's that. There's that. It's all that nonsense. All right. Let us do a thing where we look up some sound effects. Let's shrink it. If only I can get it to fucking move. There we go. Alright. We're going to increase it off to the side a bit there. That's SFX. Alrighty. Let's see. Fire Magic Trail. Let's do a sort of ghost eerie fire SFX. There we go. Interesting. Let's see. Those are all lives and long ones. Oh, I hate audio. I hate freaking ads for everything here. Okay, definitely can use that. Let's go ahead and get that set up. It's going to be very quiet comparatively. Alright. Okay. I'm just setting up everything. So I'm actually going to pull out the Praesidium here and check everything on him. Fire shield. Here we go. Let's just pull that up real quick. Audio source. Let's do the loop. All right. Pull up our Filmora again. Alright, new project. Hopefully this doesn't break my Streamlabs. Sometimes it'll, if it's running too hard, it'll fuck it up. Doesn't seem to be. Okay. So let's turn on the temporary window here. There we go. Alright. So we got, go to downloads. Just doing a slight bit of sound work here. I should have actually a ghostly whisper sound effect too. I'm gonna have to go all the way back here. Horror whisper. Okay, that solves that problem right there. Just lower that sound a bit. Ooh, that just sounds delightfully creepy. And for both of them, we're going to cut that right there. There we go. Now let's listen. We're actually going to zoom in quite a bit. That is delightfully spooky, and I love it. So we're going to split that right there. There we go. And for the fire, we're going to do the same, but we're going to do it right about there. There we go. I'm going to de-expand, I guess. There we go. Ooh, that is delightfully creepy. But let's add just an ever so slight rise here. Fade in, just an ever so slight fade in. Necromancy fire effect. Let's just for simplicity's sake, we're gonna have that happen. Have that be that. All right. Yoink, I guess. And then go into this Streamlabs and turn off the temporary window and go back to the coding section. All right. So now we're going to pull it up. Go into my documents, Filmora. Oh, my butt is so numb. It hurts. Let's go to output. God, I gotta get rid of some of these noises. These are for projects that are long done. Necromancy, fire effect. I really did a bunch of dumb there. Alright. Have it be, certainly be 3D. Max distance be 100. Be a linear. Actually be 50, so it gets quiet a lot faster. Plan awake loop and apply all. Delete that. Alright. And did we do anything with him? Doesn't look like it. I do want to change his attack interval. No, his attack interval should be fine. Save. Hullabaloo, hullabaloo. I'd say in about like 5 minutes we're going to take a quick like 10-minute break. Nothing more. Just so I can get up and stretch my legs slightly. Because I have been doing this for about an hour and a half, an hour and 45, somewhere around there. And I just want to get up and stretch a little bit. So let's go ahead and delete the Presidium. And bring the player into here. Oop, make. Damn it. There we go. He's at the very front, I believe. Yep. Take him and drag him. Put him right into here. That way we can at least get some gear before we get our ass handed to us. Alright. As soon as it decides it wants to boot. Whenever I'm streaming, it always takes a little extra. And that can be annoying. Alright. Ooh, heart skipped a beat. Alright, here we go. Alright. Here we go. A little choppy, but I don't know what that's from. Alrighty. Alright, so the sword is going to be a better weapon to use at the moment. So it's what we got. It always will help to have a bow. And some armor is nice too. And a dagger that we don't need. Don't need the shield either. Don't need another shield. Nothing special. I wasn't even looking. Another shield. Man, this thing really wants me to have a shield, don't it? Never got to knock open this box here. An axe. Does that hit better than the sword? Yes, it does. Another axe. Don't need it. Another health potion. Alright, so that should help me at least get started with this fight. Alright, here we go. Oh man, he hits hard. Why does it do that? Alright, there's that. I probably gotta fix it again, more than likely. Alright. Ow. Damn. I made him hit really hard, didn't I? Ouch. Oh, man. Ow. That doesn't leave me out yet. I gotta turn the thing off on that. This leather armor, for whatever reason, I set to be a little bit better in terms of armor when it should not be. Well, that's all that shit. Still gotta destroy this one pylon here. And I'm dead. But for some reason, the player motion kept going. Let's see. Player motion. I've got to go into there and kick that off here. Let me go into player combat here. Or player stats. Player stats. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Stop following target. There we go. That should fix that. That should fix that just fine. Oh, rigamaroo. Alright, what time do we got? Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Just to get up, move around a little bit. Nothing more, nothing less. Definitely not stopping for the night. I'm not going to be stopping until like 4. So, yay! Just wait for it to finish loading, or finish saving. Save everything. Save project. And now we are going to go ahead and jump straight into a quick break. I will be